Before we jump into offer review, we've got some quick rumors coming in from Memball TV, and he is the gentleman that got the correct rumors for these reworks on Vision and Iron Man. So far, the rumors have been accurate. The rumor is that we'll be getting the 5th member to Dark Hunters, which will be Blade, the 5th member to A-Force, which will be Black Cat, and then we got a pretty big rumor right here saying that Excalibur is going to be the 4th Horseman, the Horseman of Death, and their Psylocke will get a rework, and then the new characters will be Captain Britain and Nightcrawler, and then the 5th member will be either Rachel Summers or Kitty Pryde. All right, I'll turn you back over to the offer review. Live at 5, it's offer review, and we got a bunch of stuff to talk about today, and this post right here really hit a spot for me, and I think this is like no-brainer, because I was briefly playing a game called DC Worlds Collide, and if you needed to reset a node, you could hit the back button, right? And then it says quit, forfeit, then it had a restart button. How amazing would it be on this Scourge event if you're, restarting a node? Because please give us a restart node. When we open options from icon top left in battle, in addition to quit paddle, we suffer less with the node restarting and load times. If it's not clear, it would restart the node without the exit load, re-enter load. Oh, but this seems like a no-brainer. Because I know I played in DC Worlds Collide, and I don't even know if that game's going to come out, by the way. It seems like there's been some production issues or something. I don't know what's going to happen. And then the second thing right here, on loss, defeat, your team was killed. Give the option to discard that match. It's no fun and probably not part of the intended experience when you get wiped with Young A by mistake. It happened to me on Node 10 with Icarus, where he got I didn't kill him off quick enough, and his cooldowns went all the way through, and then he came and wiped my team, and my run was over. You get wiped by YA by mistake, not fast enough to quit. Oh my God, you get like a heart attack. On Node 10, after hours and hours doing that run, discard would work like when you manually quit. So I feel like these two changes would be like something that everybody can benefit from. There's nothing worse than having to force close your phone because you're worried about it, wiping you and your run has to be reset. And so 2 issues I think would be a positive change for sure, specifically with the Scourge event. And also, if we're going to restart nodes over and over again, how much time would we say if we had a restart button, right? And then this right here, few bugs in Scourge Node 5. After more times than I am comfortable admitting, I finally managed to beat Node 5 difficulty 9 with a couple Scourge active. During my runs, however, I noticed a few bugs that I thought I would share with attempting this hell. Made a few changes to correctly display the text. Kate Bishop's passive incorrectly stated that when activated, she would target a random enemy AI. The text should read that it only targets Greg, the undead Asgardian, when he's on the field, even multiple times in a row. The kid is acting as it intended, and the text has been updated. Deathpool stats are displaying an incorrect resistance. Correct resistance stats should reflect infinite. Deathpool doesn't have time or care for your negative effects. Actually, Deathpool will kick them back to you, so that's kind of a mess sometimes. Deathpool's AI is also acting different than originally designed. Deathpool doesn't care about how many times you have reset the node or how long you have spent on the node. Deathpool will delete any character she chooses randomly. The AI has a mind of its own. Deal with it. And boy, she can like one-shot a lot of characters depending on how big they are. Sunfire Elsa Bloodstone, I seem to be mocking the commander, openly not caring that the commander believes they have gotten through the worst of the node. Due to this, attack stats have been tripled. This is behaving as intended. Get better, commander. Anyone else notice that? This is exactly my experience with running Node 5 in the Scourge event. If you played it over and over again, you know exactly what this post is talking about. Also, I wanted to point out, big shout out to Yuletide Bringer for coming up this. It looks like we're adding right now we have 221,000 players who've hit the 100,000 so that they're eligible for the rank rewards inside the Scourge event. So if you want to see where this lines up for getting like this 6 or a 5 star and all the appropriate red stars, you can screenshot this right now. It looks like we're adding about 12,000 people a day. And with that trajectory, probably 275,000 will be the final total. So this table right here is using the estimated amount of 275,000. I believe the last amount was like 260,000, somewhere in there. 270, 260,000 was where it was. So it's not that 100,000 people quit the game. That's just not true. And we're probably in alignment to be similar to that of the last event if we get to this 270,000 mark. So screenshot that table if you want to keep that for your reference. And then also we're going to go to offer review. And there were some buggy offers that got pulled already, so we're not going to review those. But we've got some gold and training material offers worth considering. Now, any of the offers that include like these type of fragments right here, the Mjolnir fragments, I'm going to skip over. I just think that the time to buy these is towards the end of the event. Not really a fan. Armory 14 orb offer. We got 15 orbs there. I value these orbs maybe at 50 cents. So that doesn't really add up to $10. Armory 15 orbs. This is super expensive. I don't recommend that as well. Armory 16 orb offer. I've bought offers like this in the past, but that's when I was pushing to get into Dark Dimension 5 or finish Dark Dimension 5. Other than that, I wouldn't recommend doing this at all. Trash, more trash. All right, Spoder Woman. She is not a big player in this event, and I don't recommend doing that if you're basically the way this event is playing out. It's all nodes 5 and 10 are all about Young Avengers, and A-Force and humans are SAC teams. So I don't see any reason to push on this character or this team specifically in regards to this event. You know, the place to spend, if you are going to spend, if you want to advance your runs, get through node 5 better, get through node 10 better, it's going to be on Kate and Echo. Scopely, where are the Kate and Echo offers? We've had some, but I feel like that's where the thing is. Training bundle. Okay, so this is similar to the offer that we had the other day that was $49, where basically was like the sum of these two together, where they're both now $30. The advantage to this is that, let's say you need gold or training materials. Some people need both, but some people are lopsided. So if you're lopsided and you're a spender and you want to get just training materials, this is a C- offer. There is some value there, and it's not the worst offer, but it's not the best offer as well. Trash. And I missed this offer. This offer is actually pretty good. I skipped over because it just had the fragments, but there is 4 training material orbs there, and I value those at $1.50 a piece. So that is cheaper than $5, and I do recommend this offer. Same thing is true right here for gold. In fact, there are better offers. If we're going to go down a little bit further, I feel like the rogue character offer is a little bit better than this right here. We've got ISO 8 crystals for Brawler. I feel what we really need is ions rather than the ISO. So let's move on. Trash. We got right here 1 million gold and 4 gold orbs for $10. This is kind of like the baseline price for gold now, which I do like. And then we've got the baseline one for training materials, and you can see that I've already bought one of these to bring my ratio into alignment. And now I'm pretty much in horde mode for now, unless I have to do some crazy upgrades to do better in the rogue event. But I'm basically feel like I got my roster where it needs to be for the rogue event. Now is the time for me to spend some of those resources that I was hoarding, and now I'm going to restart that process and probably start hoarding until the next Scourge event, right? And I like, when's the time to spend? If you care about this event, then now would be the time. A lot of people don't. I think the event is a little too tedious for some people, but it is what it is. Okay, let's move on. Not great. Trash. More trash. I think that this might have some value if you purchased the SBC offer and have an excess of SBCs. I feel like that bottleneck is always going to be there, and that just like stalled it for a little bit. This is not the best deal, but I know a lot of people are starved on these catalysts, specifically after getting that glitched out offer on the web store for the SBCs a couple months ago. Leader of the Ravagers offer. This is an alignment. I believe there's an offer on my free-to-play account for the remaining part of the team. I largely skipped this team. I do think that he has value inside of the tech raids, but I called there is going to be a tech raid team next patch. So if you didn't see the video from earlier today, there is a Hulkbuster kit reveal, an Iron Man rework, a Vision rework, and then there's also a Vision mention inside of Vision's kit. That's Vision's daughter. And so on Friday, we're supposed to get the last member and also her kit. And the prediction of the rumors is that that fifth member is going to be Deathlock, and they're going to be required for the fourth horseman, the Death Scourge. I don't know why they haven't. I have no idea why they're doing it, giving us Scourge information for the fourth one. We haven't even got all the Scourge teams for the third one. All we know about the third one, which is going to be the War, is going to be Hero as Guardian. Anyways, let's move on from this. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is this is not that great of a deal. All right, we're in the trash area for orbs. Down here at the bottom, we're just scrolling down here to find the one core offer. That's all we're looking for today is the one core offer. There it is. Let's pick that up. That's very important. Thank you, Scopely, for including these one core offers. I think it's fantastic. We're going to toggle over to the free-to-play account and look at, see if there's anything here worth talking about. The Ravagers Unite bundle is actually fairly reasonable if you're trying to finish off that Star-Lord T'Challa Ravager team, which is a war offense team. Haven't really got a lot of use out of it myself, but you got 180 shards times 4 for $30, which is relatively good value, for bulk shards on an older team, on a limited use team. All right, we're going to scroll through all of this, and we're just quickly scrolling through to find unique offers. This is absolutely atrocious. Oh, wait a minute, they dropped the price. All right, yeah, this was at $29 yesterday. See, $10. All righty then. Yeah, for 2 days in a row, I was like, this is really horrible. So for Prime Day, I guess it went from $30 US. Now, it was never worth $30. This is an okay price. I feel like this would be a steal if it was $5. But basically, 45 character shards for Carnage would say that's worth about $5. Then you've got 5 premium orbs and 2 training material orbs. So if you see value in that, there you go. Kind of older character, but boy, yeah, they had that tagged wrong for $30 yesterday, and they dropped it down to $10. Maybe they saw offer view. I'm not really sure. We talked about that. Again, A-Force, no serious value to A-Force as far as the event. If you just are looking to finish off a Captain Marvel, then there you go. 75 character shards plus 2 training material orbs. The training material orbs are worth about $3. And then let's see if we have any other offers worth considering. All right, Mercenary Team Bundle. I do like this. And the purpose of this right here is to help you on the monthly payday event, which requires 5 mercenaries. And at the max level, which is 7 stars, the monthly payout amount is 5.4 million gold. And that recurs every 4 weeks or so. So this will help you on your way for that event. Largely, these characters are unplayable. Some limited use for these two right here on defense and war when paired up with Taskmaster, and sometimes people use Korwath, and these guys right here are on the bench. Anyways, let's move on and see if there's anything else. I think that'll do it for today. So we are expecting another blog post on Friday. I'm not expecting any information for tomorrow, but we got information. We had like a midweek blog post for Hulkbuster. Let's pick up the one core offer. And that'll do it for today's offer review. All right, guys, thanks for watching and keep on gaming.